Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Ricky, and today I'm going to be uploading the first video on this channel. The channel I named it originally was Lakers Nation 619. 619 is my area code here in San Diego. But I wanted to change the name to a much smaller name, and that is Lakers Nation 24/7. So if it's not updated yet, it should be. Yeah, I don't know what's taking so long, honestly. I updated last night. I changed the name. It still hasn't changed on the YouTube page. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, guys, so basically I'm starting up this channel because I really love basketball, specifically the Lakers. I'm a big Laker fan. I've been a big Laker fan since like the mid 2000s, I would say, you know, when Kobe was really good in his prime and stuff like that. Of course, I became a bandwagon at that time, but now I've been a Laker fan all my life. And I just really love basketball, like I said, and specifically Lakers. I love talking about basketball in general, whether that means talking with friends, whether that means talking with family or random people on Facebook comments and shit like that. But yeah, I just really love basketball and Lakers in general. So anything that involves, you know, the Laker players, Lakers organization, or anything like that, I really do. It does really catch my attention. It really does interest me. It's something that I really do have a passion for, and I wouldn't mind talking about it, to be honest. Anyways, guys, so like I said, this is the first video on this channel that I'm going to be discussing, and this topics channel is going to be about Jordan Clakrson. Obviously, Jordan Clakrson has been playing with us for 2 years almost. I think it's been about 2 years. He got selected in the 2014 draft, number 2 pick. Round 2, number 46 picked, I believe it was, and he was pretty much one of those hidden gems. You know, usually during a draft, there's always, you know, a really good player hidden, you know, that not a lot of people know about, hidden talent. And what do you call it? So yeah, you know, stuff like that where you find hidden gems that not a lot of people know about, but they're really good players and they don't have that much of a spotlight. Well, that was the case with Jordan Clakrson. Jordan Clakrson was one of the best players in the draft, and honestly one of the best guards in the draft, to be honest. I mean, who is above him right now? Who came out? Michael Carter-Williams, who came out in that same draft. Dante Exum, I believe he came out in the same draft. So I mean, there was a couple of players out there, but you know, not too many that were at an elite level. And Jordan Clakrson is really reaching his ceiling. I mean, he's still got a long way to go, but wow, he's one hell of a player. He's very similar to a very Russell Westbrook when it comes to the explosiveness. Obviously, he's not Russell Westbrook. He doesn't have, you know, the defense or the what do you call it, the scoring ability yet. He can score, but he's not that elite player that he could be. But I'm sure he has a really bright future, and I would love to keep him with the Lakers. So this is why I'm going to be talking about this specific topic. Obviously, Jordan Clakrson is a unrestricted free agent, so I mean, he has a chance of going with another team if the Lakers allow to do so. The Lakers can match any, you know, are willing to match any offer that any other team is willing to take. A lot of people out there are saying that we should take DeMar DeRozan and put him as a number 2. And you know what? I can see why people are saying that, but I feel like, you know, obviously there's not much of a difference where the age difference. Jordan Clarkson's 24 years old. DeMar DeRozan's 26 years old. I honestly thought Jordan Clarkson was a lot younger when I first thought about this, and then I realized that Jordan Clarkson's 24 years old, and you know, DeMar DeRozan is 26. Anyways, with that being said, I don't feel like we should go the route with DeMar DeRozan. I know a lot of people are very desperate for wins, desperate for the playoffs. They're tired of seeing our team lose. It's been like, what, 4 or 5 years since the last time we made the playoffs? 3 years, 4 years, I think it was. And a lot of people are desperate to see us win. A lot of people are you know, I just want to make the playoffs. I don't care if we get out the first round. Trust me, guys, DeMar DeRozan is not going to take us to the second round nor the first round. I don't think he would be that effective on the team. And keeping Jordan Clakrson would be the smartest decision because he really wants to stay in LA. He's not one of those players that really wants to go for the money. So, I mean, we can give him, you know, we can keep the money to a minimum. We don't have to give him like a big, huge paycheck. But, you know, if we bring DeMar DeRozan, I think a lot of people, including himself, would want the max contract deal. I don't think he deserves a max contract deal. I think he's better off somewhere else. If he really wanted to come, I don't think he would want to come off the bench either. I would really love to see Jordan Clarkson, D'Angelo Russell start at the 1 and 2. That is because I feel like Jordan Clarkson has a lot of talent. I feel like he's got a lot of room for improvement. Obviously, the defense, a lot of people have concerns about his defense game, whether or not he can defend. And I feel like he can. He just needs to be more disciplined about it. he will be a really good player. He will be an all-star in my opinion. He will rise. A lot of people don't see that, but I do. I honestly see that. I honestly see him in the future becoming an all-star player, becoming an elite defender, an elite scorer. He can score the ball already, but we need him at a better, at a higher, what do you call it, standards or whatever. I feel like he can really make a statement in this league. He can really make a name for himself. I mean, he's already becoming one of the best players in the younger players, I guess you would say, in the league. I mean, he's definitely the best Laker player in my opinion. D'Angelo Russell had some flashes during the season where, he would prove that he was good, but he was very inconsistent. I still love D'Angelo Russell. I want to keep him at the 1. I feel like he's going to be an elite point guard when he reaches maybe his 3rd or 4th year. He's going to be really good. I mean, you already saw some flashes during this first rookie season that he's going to be a tremendous player. He just needs to learn how to work with the NBA system, whether that means what I mean by that is being able to play night in, night out. Obviously there's a lot of back-to-back games during the NBA season, so I think D'Angelo Russell is perfect for the 1. I know we saw Jordan Clarkson running the 1 last year as well, but I feel like he will be a better fit for the 2 spot, especially since Kobe's out now. He will get more shots up. D'Angelo will get more shots up, and Julius Randle having him at the number 4 spot would be amazing. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I really want to keep Jordan Clarkson. I feel like he has as much as a right to stay on this team as much as anybody else does, to be honest. He played better than most of the players on this team. I think he was the best player, excluding his defense. Obviously, he needs to work on his defense. I didn't really see a big concern with his defense. Obviously, the West is tough. They have so many quick 2 guards, James Harden and Klay Thompson, so he's going to have a hard time. And sometimes they'll put him guarding a 1, whether that means Russell Westbrook or Curry or whatever, maybe even Kyrie sometimes. So, a lot of people are giving him a tough time because of his defense, but there's a lot of elite 2 guards and 1 guards that he has to guard at times. So I feel like he will improve on his defense. I feel like he's already a great scorer, but he can become a better scorer. He has the explosiveness, he has the IQ, and he's gotten a lot of experience this year, playing basketball during the crunch minutes, the last 4 to 5 minutes of the 4th quarter. Him and D'Angelo are going to be an explosive backcourt, and I feel like they can really make a mess. Not a mess, but they can really make a, what do you call it? Not a mess, but they can really make some noise in the NBA. I mean, they're already making some noise. D'Angelo's at 20 years old, Jordan Clarkson at 24, and my final decision to conclude this video or whatever, I feel like we should keep Jordan Clarkson and not pick up DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan's obviously going to cost us a lot of money, and he wants to come. I'm sure he wants to come play for the Lakers, and I know a lot of people out there are having mixed reviews whether or not they want DeMar DeRozan, but I feel like Jordan Clarkson would be the better fit for us. He's a young guy. He wants to live in LA. He wants to play for the Lakers. He's just a really one of those players that you really want to keep. And I would love to see him play at the 2, starting the 2 position. He's played it well last year. And he played it 2 years ago, his rookie season, he played the 1. So, I mean, he has a lot of different abilities, and he can shoot the 3 ball. He wants to improve that. He said that recently. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff he can work on. I think he's one of those, I think he deserves to be part of the future of the Lakers. He definitely deserves it. So, yeah, that's my final thoughts on this. Jordan Clarkson deserves to stay as a Laker. I think we'll keep him. I think hopefully we'll sign him for, a decent amount of money. I don't think we'll give him too much. And if he shows that he can be an elite player, then we'll eventually sign him to a max deal or something like that. But keep Jordan Clarkson. Those are my final thoughts. And thank you guys again. I don't have a Twitter right now. I don't have an Instagram for this channel. But if you guys would like to follow my regular Instagram, that is Ricky1863. Again, Ricky1863, RICKY1863. But as in right now, I don't have a Twitter, so maybe I will make one in the future, depending on how well this channel does. But anyways, guys, thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.